Time now for the women's 400-yard IM. A look at the NCAA and American record set 5 years back by Ella Easton. The pool record is in serious jeopardy. It's held by our very own Elizabeth Beisel, set 11 years ago, 3:58.36. So give that another 4.5 minutes, and that is probably going by the boards. Well, here's the defending champ. That's Alex Walsh of Virginia in lane 4, silver medalist in the 200 IM in Tokyo, and trying to defend her title for the Virginia Cavaliers.
Overall body of work, just unbeatable in this event.
And here are the lane assignments. Lauren Poole, the senior for Kentucky, her third championship final in this event, bronze a couple of years ago. Mabel Zaveros from Florida, from Ontario, dropped about 2 seconds earlier today in prelims to grab a lane. Here's Grace Shebel of NC State in lane 3, lifetime best earlier this morning, 4:04.65. Here is Walsh already with a bronze, or probably a third place national finish earlier this week in the 200 IM. Her teammate is Ellen Nelson. She's the fastest this year, the only one under 4 minutes in this event. Finished second last year, third in 21. Here's Emma Wyatt, the Virginia transfer to Florida. The sophomore from Sarasota finished fourth in the 400 IM last year. Freshman in the field from Fort Collins, Lucy Bell of Stanford, top 10 national recruit. And Megan Van Berkom out of the Springfield area in Illinois, Chatham, Illinois, for the sophomore. First A final for Minnesota in this championship. And here is Lauren Poole, who got a very special award earlier in this meet, the NCAA Elite 90 winner, which recognizes the highest GPA at a final site for each of the 90 NCAA championships. She's a 4.00 GPA, working on her master's degree. Actually, the fourth time in the last 7 years a Kentucky Wildcat has won that award.
Coach looking on, and I know how proud he is of not only Lauren, but the entire Kentucky team. Swimming another great meet here. Again, I go back to Walsh, though, in lane number 4. You think about all 4 strokes, it's just going to be really tough for this field to beat her. Only 12 swimmers in history have broken 4 minutes, and 2 of them are right next to each other, Walsh and Nelson. Nelson comes in with the fastest time in the country this year, Patrick, but Alex Walsh did not swim this event at ACC, so it's a little deceiving her times coming in because she hasn't swum it at the highest level up to this point. So 4:01 this morning looked real easy, very smooth. Is that 3:54.6 fastest time in history in jeopardy? If anybody can do it, it's that woman right there, Alex Walsh, and she is going to be out fast, 53.5. That's almost a second and a half ahead of record pace.
Outstanding start for the junior from Nashville, Alex Walsh in lane 4, already about a body and a half length clear of the field.
And you talk about the team championship format here and what this means. Obviously, if Walsh and Nelson go 1-2, boy, that's going to be tough for the rest of the teams to be able to get themselves back into it. Texas does not have one swimmer in this final. They've got some others coming up, but nobody in this final. So Virginia needs to take advantage of that. Again, you look at Walsh, everything just puts her in perfect position to win this race. Ella Nelson, right there and right below her, Patrick, right there in lane 5. She's got a great middle 200. Her middle 200 is special. And we know what Emma Wyatt, who we haven't talked much about, but how about the Olympic silver medalist? That's how good these fields are tonight, when the Olympic silver medalist in this event gets talked about last. Halfway through the race, she's right there. A lot of room to make up, though.
Comparing to Ella Easton's split, who set the NCAA record 5 years ago, Walsh is underneath it by about 0.3 of a second at the halfway mark.
Yep, she's still underneath that record pace. Now, when Ella Easton set that 5 years ago, she was 3 minutes exactly, 3:00.12 at the 300 mark. You look at the bottom right-hand corner, there's the clock. That's what you want to keep an eye on. The second fastest time in history is actually Katie Ledecky, who had the American record at one point. That's 3:56.5, so she's definitely got a shot at certainly one of the fastest times in history. She already owns the 4th fastest in history. Now look at the clock. Best breaststroker of this group, except maybe for Ella Nelson, who has really closed the gap right at it, right at the record pace.
3 minutes, .30. That's 1800s above NCAA record pace, but Ella Nelson is going to try to hunt her down here in the final 100 yards.
Well, the great swim that Easton put in those years ago was a 54.4 on the end of that race. That's going to be tough to do, even for somebody like Alex Walsh. So you're looking at 327 plus to have a chance. Now she slipped over that. Now she's all about winning. Let's win the race, get Virginia 1-2, carry her teammate through. The Cavaliers are going to pick up some big-time points here. Look at the gap between these 2 Cavalier swimmers and the rest of the field. They're burying them right now.
And as Walsh, Nelson, Wyatt a distant third, but this 400-yard IM has been all about Alex Walsh. The defending champ will reign again, and here's the touch at the wall. And it is 3:57.24, and that is a new pool record, breaking the 11-year mark that was held by our very own Elizabeth Beisel. And Alex Walsh, national champion again.
Goes her best time. Nelson just off what she went at ACCs. The important thing about this race, and both of them will tell you this, Patrick, the clock is out the window. They're saying, hey, let's get 1-2. Let's pick up 37 points along the way and put a message and send a message that this session is going to be all about Virginia. That race, if it's any indication, it's going to be. And again, look at the line. Look at the distance between. Can you imagine what practice must be like, right? You throw in Kay Douglas in there, the IM. Good, nice distance per stroke. The stroke rate just perfect. Got a little tired at the end, no doubt. But, you know, she didn't really have anything to swim against. And no V, yeah, let's go Cavs.
And Emma Wyatt finished 4 seconds out of 2nd place. So there are the official results. Alex Walsh defends her 400 IM championship, and she is down on the deck with Elizabeth Beisel.
On deck with Alex Walsh, your defending NCAA champion in the 400 IM. Winning an NCAA championship is hard, but defending it in one of the hardest events like the 400 IM, even harder, and you did just that tonight. How are you feeling in this moment right now?
Honestly, I'm just feeling really grateful. I mean, I love my teammates, but I've been training with Ella Nelson since I was in 7th grade, so just to be able to do this with her, it really means the world. I think she's just been she's a huge part of my life, and I just love her, so happy that we won 1-2 for the Who's.
Ella, get over here. How special is this moment for you, having one of your best friends from 7th grade training with each other and to share a 1-2 finish for the Cavaliers? Tell me about this.
Yeah, I mean, Alex has like about 1 million things she could swim with this meet, but I have to say having her right next to me, prelims and finals and prelims and finals yesterday, gave me a lot of comfort. I'm just like, I can't believe she ended up at UVA, so that's just, I'm so grateful for her.
Well, what an incredible race for you two. Go and celebrate, warm down, and congratulations to you both.